Monday morning blues. I open my eyes and I'm...
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, to a brand new video. A long awaited Temu haul. I say long awaited, I came back in the September, we did a Temu haul, and we're just about the beginning of October doing another one. So we've stuck to the monthly Temu schedule. I just love these videos so much, and I know lots of you do as well. So I'm super excited because I've got quite the haul as usual for you guys. There's some really good stuff in this haul, as you can see from the title as well. I do have a couple of fails. It's not often we get a fail in our Temu hauls. Maybe it's just luck for us on this channel, but most of the stuff is really bloody good, isn't it? Yeah, a couple of fails in this one, but I'm not mad about it because the rest of the stuff is fire. I will leave all of this stuff in order of appearance as usual down in the description box down below. And yeah, if you are new to my channel and you've just clicked on this video and this is your cup of tea, please subscribe. I would love to have you here permanently. Don't forget to thumbs up the video. It really helps my channel out the most and it costs nothing. And without further ado, let's get straight into our October Temu haul. Okay, so if you watched last Sunday's renovation vlog, the last video we posted, you will see that we are currently in the middle of, nearly finished, renovating our new office in the house. It's our final project in the house, in this renovation project that we've done. It's so exciting. It's like a bit sad though, because it's coming to an end, because if you didn't know, me and hubby love renovating. Unpopular opinion anyway. And so I have been scouting the website on Temu for office supplies and just office bits and bobs. So I picked up a leather pencil case with gold zipper detail. Now this is so nice. It's like scratched and it's like totally characterful. I've already got one of these and I love it so much. I actually use it for my makeup brushes in my niece BB. So I keep my makeup brushes in the little leather pouch pencil case. It's actually a pencil case and not a brush holder, but I suppose you could use it for what you wanted. And yeah, this sits in the top and keeps my brushes clean and away from everything else in my makeup bag. So I picked up one of those for the office because I do want to have an old money style in the office when it comes to accessories. You'll see it all come together, I'm sure, on the renovation vlog. But yeah, I picked up one of those. Again, for the office, I picked up this. It looked really nice on the website. It's arrived and it's a little bit too polished for my liking. I mean, yes, it looks distorted. It's like a right angle and it sits on the shelf like this. Kind of looks like the clock's melting. And do you know what, when I saw it on the website I thought, oh, Alice in Wonderland. It's still giving old money with the Roman numerals because I love these kind of clocks. However, it's arrived and it's very polished gold, and I'm more of a vintage brass or a antique brass or a bronze kind of girl, and so yeah, this looked too new and polished for me, for my vibe. But it's a beautiful clock nonetheless. Do you know what, I suppose I could, what do you call it? Antique. I suppose I could use the rub and buff. It's my favourite thing in the world. To rub and buff this and have that hanging off of the shelf in the office. Let me know what you guys think of that. I quite like it. Ashley said, oh my God, no. Like, what is that? I quite like it. But let me know what you think in the comments. But yeah, I picked up one of those. I picked up some new scissors. These are absolutely beautiful. They've got wooden handles. The only thing is they've got chrome, and at least it's brushed chrome, metal, you know, blades, which I've mentioned this before. I think it was actually on another Temu haul. Was it the last one? With the cheese knives, and I said I've been waiting for cheese knives like this for so long, and they had a wooden handle and brass blades. That's what I like. That's what kind of combo I like. And you usually find like this, wooden handles and chrome or brushed chrome hardware, which is okay, but it would be better if Temu was watching this if you could make brass ones. I do want a craft drawer in my office, I think. Definitely like a gift wrapping drawer with gift wrap in there and bows and ribbons and all of this paraphernalia to do, you know, gift wrapping. So yeah, I don't know if these are going to stay in the office or whether I will use them as my kitchen scissors downstairs. Oh my God, you guys. I cannot wait to do this kind of thing with Bella. But look, I picked up a cozy, comfy and cozy colouring book. They had so many options on the website and they're just the comfiest, coziest seasonal pictures. We've got an autumnal pie, and I'm making one of those today as well. Autumnal pie and some pumpkins next to a window. Oh, I should have picked up some pens as well. I suppose we can pick some up from Home Bargains, but oh my God, look. Just the coziest little scenes. I love colouring. It really relaxes me. Pumpkin spice latte. I really can't wait to do that. I can't wait for Bella to get old enough to sit and colour with me if she's into it. I hope she is, because I would sit for hours doing that with her. Okay, next up is another little office supply, and it is this little contraption. It's a clip. And it clips on like a clipboard or some notes. I'm sure I'll make use of it in the office. Like I said, as I typed in office stuff on Temu, this popped up and I thought it's really nice bronzy colour. Next up, we've got some sticky notes. Do you call them sticky notes? So usually you get these in them awful, really bright pink and like highlighter colours, don't you? You know me, guys. It's no secret, I am not a colourful girl. I'm just not. It gives me a headache. So I found these, they're like paper bag colour, cardboardy colour, sticky notes. And I thought, oh, now we've got two. And yeah, I thought I could make use of these in the office. I think it's really cute because me and hubby will probably leave each other little silly notes. More sticky notes because I found these vintage ones as well. How nice are they? I thought they would go really nice in the office as well. Couldn't resist those. Oh, next up, I picked up some gingham ribbon because I don't have any and I think it's really autumnal. This gingham print at this time of year is just stunning, isn't it? And I do like to decorate. You know, not only for like gift wrapping and stuff does this come in handy. I usually keep all my ribbon bundles in a craft box. So that's what I was saying about the new office. I hope to have like a craft drawer because I just love it. It just really inspires me. I can go and sit and make something. And yeah, little bows. I like to put little bows on the wall sconces in the house because when you think of autumn decor, you don't really think of things like that. And it's such a simple thing to do and you can bring it out year after year and just reuse ribbon. So yeah, I'm always looking for ribbon and things like that. I think it's really handy to have. And yeah, this is like a chocolate brown sort of colour. Save a horse, ride a cowboy, as they say. So the reason why I picked this up was because me and my sister have booked a hoedown for her birthday in the coming weeks. And yeah, so this is part of my outfit. And it's really well made, you guys. It came with this inside of it as well, you know, like a plastic thing to keep it like, and it's really sturdy. It's not bendy much at all. It's got the detailed around it and then it's got a little bow at the back where it ties, and I think that's really, really nice. Obviously it's got the string underneath, very western, very cowboy, and I love it. I love it. Next up, this is not really a play toy to play with, but I thought it was adorable nonetheless, and I had to pick it up. You know, I love the wicker. So I picked up this. I'm probably gonna like brush it with the brushed wax, the brie wax in dark oak, because I don't like this colour of rattan. I prefer the darker oak colour. I usually DIY my rattan pieces so they all look similar, and like it looks more vintage as well. I did the baby's Moses basket, which was wicker. It came this colour, and I made that into a vintage dark oak colour as well, and it just looked absolutely gorgeous. And yeah, I added my own ribbon and things like that. Anyway, I saw this on the website. I thought it was beautiful. I suppose you can play with it as a toy, but it's just like a wooden structure, a little pram. Do you know what this would be really nice for? Flower displays, etc. Let me know in the comments what you would do with this. I've bought this for Annabelle's nursery decor and play area, just decor really. But as it's arrived, I thought, do you know what? This would make, you tied a big bow to this bit and popped in loads of baby essentials. How nice would that be for a christening or a gender reveal present or a baby shower present? It's absolutely adorable, isn't it? Yeah, I would have been absolutely over the moon if I'd have received something like this. So if you know anyone that's having a baby, this is a great little option, and you could put in like muslins and little gifts for the baby. How sweet. So I'm a bit of a geek. I'm a bit of an English girl when it comes to stationery, books, writing, English in general. So I'm very excited over my new office. I feel my most productive. I'm a very organised kind of a girl, and obviously, like I said, I've been trying to find things for the office. I'm looking for a certain vibe, and oh my god, look what I found. It's a fountain pen. I used to love writing with fountain pens, and yeah, they had this in like a walnut colour, and I thought, left out on the desk with a nice like notebook, how nice is that for the vibe I'm going for, like an old money gentlemanly style office. I just think it's absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, fun fact, if you write in a fountain pen, it never like fades. That's why in history, in the old books and records, even today when they're signing your birth certificates and things like that, like really important documents, they use fountain pens because it will never ever fade out. So it's always worth having one in your office. I saw this, I thought, wow, I love that it's in a wood. I've not seen one like this before, so I had to have this. This is plastic, but it's like grained into a wood colour. So it looks, all of it looks wood, but the base is a wood colour. And as you can see, it's just a little stand for the phone or the tablet or the baby monitor while I'm in the office. I thought that would be really nice because we're always using devices like that, aren't we, realistically? And it's just a really nice way of, you know, having your phone stood up, creating content. Like it completely spins around and it just like bends all sorts of ways. Just a really nice piece of kit when it comes to content creation. To be honest, you don't need to be a content creator to want this. I mean, it's just nice to have your phone, isn't it? Stood up on your desk while you're on your computer and stuff like that. So yeah, it's like a vintage bronzy brass. This is more of a tone that I like. As you can see, side by side, this is really like modern and new compared to this vintage colour. This is more my vibe. And I actually didn't know this were a clock. I didn't see that it was a clock. I saw the phone at the top, you know, the vintage phone, and I've been looking for a vintage telephone for decor for my shelves here in the dressing room. So I was just like, click, add to basket, and checked out, and yeah, it's arrived and it's a clock. I didn't even see that it was a clock, and I thought, do you know what, we're doing the office. How nice would that look in the office, especially with it being a phone? It's probably best that it's in the office. I suppose I could still use it here in the dressing room if I wanted to, but to be honest, I do like switch up the decor around the house every now and again because I just like a change. It just makes me feel like the space is fresh and new, and that's why I love like seasonal decorating. Are you guys on the wonk? I feel like you're going more and more like that. Is that better? I'm sorry if you've been like that the whole time. That's so annoying. Little critique, but it's a Suzy thing. You know what I'm like for the details. Excuse me. it would have been better if those numbers were like Roman numerals, wouldn't it? You know, the devil is in the details and all of that. This next one, I don't know if you can see that there. Can you see the numbers on it? These are metal, pack of 2, metal rulers for the office. And they're a brass colour. How nice are they? So nice. And they've got little holes in the top. I suppose you could tie a little leather tie on them or whatever, or just put them in the pencil case, or even if you leave them out. I feel like that's why I like it when something is super aesthetic like this, because you can leave it out. And if you really love your home decor and your home interior, and I do, I love the house, I love styling, it's my thing. And like I said, it's not everybody's thing, it's like a hobby of mine. So I enjoy so much details like this. And if you leave that out on the side, it doesn't look like, it doesn't insult the eyes, you know, like a plastic green ruler would. Do you know what I mean? More ribbon. This one is delicious. It's a chocolate brown colour and it's velvet. And I'm not going to go on as to why I picked this up. I love Christmas. We're going to say the C word from now on, I'm afraid, because I do have something else that's Christmas related, and it's super exciting in it. I'm not gonna, you know, go full on into Christmas mode, but I do have a couple of things with Christmas in mind, so we're gonna touch on it at least. Anyway, we're gonna wire ourselves up, shall we say. And yeah, I just love velvet ribbon at Christmas, and that's why I picked that up. I put bows on everything at Christmas. I like to tie bows on the tree. I like to tie bows around church candles. I just think they look absolutely gorgeous. You guys know this chocolate brown colour is espresso. My colour this season, I think I've gone like, have I gone OTT with the chocolate brown? You guys are loving it anyway. The comments and the feedback I've been getting from that, you are all inspired with the chocolate brown as well, so it seems. So yeah, more ribbon. And then I picked up this, my favourite recipes. So I'm really enjoying cooking in the kitchen this year and just super cozy. You know, I've started to learn to bake. I've bought into some equipment, baking equipment, like a mixer, if you're following along on the blogs. And I've started to, like, you know, start baking new recipes from scratch, not from the Betty Crocker packets anymore. Not to toot my own horn, toot toot, but I made some cinnamon rolls for the first time ever, and they were just chef's kiss. Honestly, they were so good. Oh my God, so naughty though. I need to find a recipe that does like half of that, what I had, because obviously we ate them all. And they were full of cream cheese and sugar, and oh, they were absolutely delicious. But I thought maybe I should just make them once a year because they're so naughty. Anyway, back to what I was saying, off-roading as usual. My favourite recipe, I think it was Joelle, my eldest daughter. She said, Mum, will you keep a recipe book of all of your favourite recipes and how to make them? Yeah, and she said there's so many recipes and like meals that you make that I would just want to keep forever and know how to make them. So I listened. The only thing is, I love the front cover of this. Like, how wholesome is that? I mean, it's not a hard book though. It's just a jotting down situation. If we ever come across a really nice one in the future, and we can transfer our favourite recipes into that one, and it's like a hardback, you know, keepsake forever book, that would be better. Especially because when I opened it, look at all those colours. I just think the front cover is the nicest bit about this book. But it's really handy nonetheless to keep in the kitchen. And you know what it's like when you're following a recipe and you've got it out in the kitchen and you're baking? They get filthy, don't they? Well, they do with me anyway, because like I'm such a messy cook. Such a messy cook. There'll be gravy splattered all over this in no time. Guys, you're going to die. You're going to die at these. Have you ever seen anything like it in your whole entire existence? Gel pens. Look at the colours. They're all in the neutral colours and I've tested them. They're so good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 gel pens in a neutral colour, and I've just never seen anything like it in my whole entire life. Why does this really please me? It really pleases me. Okay, this is another great find as well. So it was the envelopes. I didn't realise it came with these as well, which are gorgeous, like vintage notepad style sheets. It came with these, which is really good if you're doing like, if you wanted a set, which I didn't realise it was a set. Basically, I saw these and I think that they was described as like a linen envelope. So you can't see, you can't quite see that, I don't think, but the texture is like a linen texture. Anyway, they come with a wax seal. How freaking vintage is that? Oh my god. Oh my god. Tell me that's not giving Harry Potter vibes. It's Harry Potter season, by the way, and it's Sunday as I'm filming this, Sunday morning. And it's the first Sunday in October. It's our annual Harry Potter marathon. So every Sunday, starting in October, so the first Sunday in October, we start the first film. So tonight we're watching, after a big fat roast dinner, we're watching Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. We do it every year, and then obviously every Sunday night we'll watch one of the films. I always tail off in the end because I don't like the final films, the final two films, and they go a little bit dark, don't they? I prefer the first ones when they're little and it's magical, and they first like says he's going to Hogwarts and they come and get him from that awful household. I actually posted a reel on Instagram about Harry Potter with the Harry Potter theme tune, and it said, "My biggest fear is Hogwarts is real and I'm just a muggle." Linen envelopes with wax seals to match, and like I said, I didn't realise it came with these, but it comes with the little vintage notes as well. So for office supplies, these, right, so again, not great with the colour, but I cannot find cookie cutters. They're very small cookie cutters, but I'm going to use them for pastry. You know, I've got the new M&S pie dish. It's my favourite thing in the world right now. All I want to do is make pies. Who doesn't love a pie this time of year? And by the way, I'm northern, so, you know, pies, peas and gravy. Oh, I'm so pleased to find these. I've been looking for autumnal cookie cutters in the shops, you know, like B&M, Home Bargains, and I've not seen any anyway. They might do them, but I've not seen them. In fact, I'm baking a pie tonight, and I'm going to use my pastry cutters. Now, I'm not sure if these are cookie cutters. I suppose they could be both, pastry cutters, cookie cutters, and not very pleased that they are in this pink colour, because they would have been better in a nice neutral colour, wouldn't they? Ideally, in an ideal Suzy world. But it is what it is. And let me just get a couple out for you. These are my favourite, you see. So these are like autumnal leaf cookie cutters, or pastry cutters in my case. So I'm going to make my little pastry leaves, and I'm going to make some beautiful autumnal pies. So follow me on Instagram, because I'll probably post over there with all of these things. You know, I like to style with all of the things that I've bought in the hauls. So you'll see me style them up in and around the house and whatever I do with them on Instagram. Guys, like I said, we are going to mention the C word in this video. I picked up this. Oh, they look lighter in colour on the screen. They're a bit darker in tone. Obviously, my camera will be picking out the light because it's a really gloomy day today, and I've also had to get the studio lights out. Anyway, technicalities aside, I picked up these. It's a set of 4 knitted stockings, as you can see. This one's quite Western. It's got like tassels on it. How nice is that? And they're all different textures knitted. So there's a cream one, and then there's a darker cream colour. And then it's these two that I wanted the most. Look at the little pom-poms on that one. Oh, it's so nice. Cable knit. And then this kind of cable. They're all different patterns. So sweet. Chocolate brown. Stop it. And yeah, basically, I didn't have any stockings. So it's Bella's first Christmas this Christmas. And she will be, how old will she be? Oh my God, she's like hurtling towards 1 year old in February. So 2 months, so she'll be 10 months at Christmas. It's her first Christmas, and I need stockings to hang on the fireplace in the formal lounge because it's very much near completion in there, hoping by Christmas. I doubt we're going to end up finding a new sofa in that time, thrifted. So I might just, you know, I might just put some sofa cushions over the existing old sofas that we've got in that room, just to make it a little bit more aesthetically pleasing with my theme this year. I've already chosen my theme this year, but I'm not going to chat about that in this video because, like I said, we are mentioning the C word. We'll warm up with a few bits and bobs like this, for instance, that I've just so happened to pick up in this haul. But I'm not going to go on full on Christmas and start doing shop with me's and Christmas hauls in October, well before Halloween. As we all know, I am in no rush to rush through these seasons. I just love them. I want them to last longer, and yeah, I'm not a pick me kind of a girl in that way, you know, it has to be the first to do everything. For Annabelle, cotton hat, just a little beanie with a big bow on it, and I just thought that at Christmas would be absolutely lovely because I like the little bow to the side. She just suits hats so much. She's got the most chunkiest cheeks. Obviously she gets that from me. Like, people used to grab my cheeks when I was younger. She's got my cheekbones, and oh, she's adorable. Anyway, she looks so cute in hats. We've got some artwork. I was thinking of this in the office. It come up and I thought, whoa, that is so nice. So the office is going to double up as a bit of a library because the ceilings, I know I go on like a stuck records, the ceilings are 12 foot high in this house, which they are. And I go on about it a lot because when we're styling the rooms, it's dead space otherwise. Furniture doesn't go up that high. They don't make furniture that high to fit custom houses like the old houses like this. So we need to get creative. Anyway, the bookshelves go all the way up to the ceiling, which I'm really pleased with in the new office. And so we're going to double up as a library in there. Anyway, artwork. Oh, tell me that. Tell me that's not just giving you the actual autumnal vibes. Oh my gosh, isn't that nice? So all the artwork I'm always really impressed with. I've got loads of artwork from Temu. Comes on canvas, comes really well packaged. And yeah, I will take this to my favourite place in the world to get frames, which is the Range. And I'm thinking of putting that in the office / library once it's framed, probably like a vintage frame, and that will go in the office, like I said. So really pleased with that, and it's massive. It's absolutely massive. It's like a really dusky pink vintage colour print floral, and it's got this beautiful broderie anglais trim, lace trim around it. How nice is that for a little girl's room? I saw it on the website. I thought, wow, that is so cute for Annabelle's room. And obviously she doesn't use a quilt because she's just a baby at the moment, but I love styling with throws and blankets. So it's been in a room and it's absolutely giant for the price. I hope they've still got it because I've had this in the house for quite some time now, but they do all sorts of different ones. I'll link it down below. Like I said, everything will be in order of appearance down there if you want one. I just seem to pick up the best throws from Temu, and I'm always really surprised when they arrive. And my thinking is, when she transitions to a big girl's room and we change up her room slightly, her nursery, and we go from baby to little girl's room, I thought this would be really nice on her vintage bed. She's got lots of chocolate brown in there and neutrals, and with this dusky pink, I think it works beautifully, like very vintage little girl style. And yeah, I couldn't not show you this again in the Temu haul because it was from Temu. It's so good quality, I can't even tell you. And now, if you're still here, thank you so much for sticking with me, but I've got a couple of fails in this haul. Actually, this isn't a fail as such. It's beautiful. So this is a mouse mat, obviously, cushioned mouse mat for the office, and once I'd clicked on the checkout and this was already on its way, I then found a leather one which would work so much better in my office. So I'm going to send this one back in favour of the leather one that I saw, which is now in my basket. So hopefully we'll get that in the next Temu haul. But how nice is this vintage toile de jouy almost print? It's so nice, isn't it? this is such a fail. Do you remember the cushions I got once? And they were like pixelated. Bizarre. Yeah, they went back and they were the worst fabric ever. Well, this is a bit like that. It's like a fleece blanket, but the worst fleece material, really thin. It's not even got the print on one side. It's like it's not even printed on the other side. Anyway, this is what it came like. I'm gonna lift it up and try and come back so you can see. It's like pixelated. It's awful. To be like a tartan checkered picnic blanket, and I really want one with this chocolate brown and green colours for the car. Unfortunately, that will be getting returned. Anyway, you guys, it was a long one today. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm still really chuffed with this Temu haul. I'm so excited for the next one, and yeah, I hope you all enjoyed it too. Make sure you check out the links down below. I've linked everything in order of appearance. Let me know also in the comments what you liked out of this haul, what you're inspired by, what you're going to buy, and I love to chat with you all down there in the comments. Thanks so much for joining me in today's video, and I hope to see you on Sunday for a cozy October vlog, hopefully a renovation vlog, because we're still on with the office. Have the best week ahead, you guys. See you soon.